Alright, the next story quest is called A Brother's Duty, given to us by Koana. Level 92, we're in the Many Fires little zone of Kozamauka. Let me just make sure... I really didn't finish the upload. Okay. Actually, give me just a second here, because I'm a freaking moron, apparently. Like, the previous video uploaded, but I did not finish all of the input boxes and such that I was supposed to do. So, there. Now it's fully edited and uploaded, and let's go. Let us execute the final stage of the plan. I will set out towards Earthenshire alone and unarmed, the better to sell the act of a defenseless merchant. Assuming Wakisa is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. We head west on our randomly generated Argos, just to the waterline where we wait. Cutscene. Let's see if there's any voice acting on this one. Bunny lady, blonde ears, two-handed axe, gets into Koana's way, and then Wakisa and an archer and a Makote male ninja, maybe, also get behind him. So, I hear business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of the profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have. Oh, it's a sword and board, paladin. Koana smiles, looks my direction, and I come to join the fun. You're that gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. We've been tricked, says Wakisa. Spit in your eye. Men, kill these Vidral. And Wakisa goes running while the paladin, warrior, and archer remain. Slippery vermin, we'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you'd be so kind, Mercy, pray leave them capable of speech. I don't remember how to fight as a dragoon, so try. Okay, we've killed the three, or at least taken them down, dropped them, whatever. Talk to Koana to continue the quest. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's the second promise. What do you want with us? Says the bunny-eared lady. You think I'm scared of a fancy title? I'll take your royal ears as a trophy. As soon as I get free of these ropes, says the coat man. Koana shakes his head. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat pocket shit, salt lover. You'll get not answers from us. That's right, we don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where's Wuklamat? I get taken aback from his ferocity. By his ferocity. The three captors aren't swayed though. I'm fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. We were hired to nab the third promise. That's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired? By whom? We weren't told that either. Only Wakisa knows. He's the one who took the job. Well, it seems we needed their leader after all. Once I've arranged for the land's god to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Thancred and his tracking skills, but perhaps you could pursue Wakisa in the meantime. The bandit was running in an easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force confrontation. He might lead us to where Lamati is being held. Yeah. Yeah, sure, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. I was pressing G thinking it was H. I'm like, why am I not mounting? We do head east along the road with a little bit of a northerly tinge. We have a vantage point along a stretch of water. Surveying, surveying, surveying. Cutscene. Looking at the water, the flowing river, stream. We take a knee, spying, oh, the red-haired man, who shakes his head and continues walking away from us, but not having seemingly noticed us, so... Follow Wakisa from a distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed or fall too far behind. Gosh dang it, one of these again. Should your quarry begin displaying the effects shown in the picture, you will be discovered when he turns around. To avoid detection at these times, make use of cover such as trees and rocks. Okay. Don't stand in the very wide detection circle. Okay. So I'm hiding behind a tree to start with. Okay, he's running. Hide behind a tree. Do I continue to jog after the sprint leaves? I think I do. Yeah. I gotta find cover for the next time he turns, which I think is gonna be probably this tree. Yeah. Okay. There's another tree ahead here I can probably use for the next. I'm just guessing. I've never done this before, but okay, we got a rock here. Oh gosh. Oh no. I don't see the big circle they're talking about for like don't be this close, but I got rock here. Oof, I don't have a whole lot of rock. Okay, got rock here. There we go. I'm making all the right guesses so far as to how and when to use the terrain. And it's not one of those quests where he just turns rapidly around again after like only a second. And I don't trust this. I feel like he might turn here. Yeah. I'm not an idiot. I know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna find the next tree here, just in case. Ah! Okay, now there's the big old circle. And then obviously he'll turn. Where's that damn Hubigo? Let's use this stone. You never know. Yep. Hell yeah. Flawless victory, baby. I've learned things. We have a Mamulja. Finally, my money. Give it to me now. The Landsguard may be hunting us already. Calm yourself. We had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway, says the Hubigo. Right, says Wakisa. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out of the rest. Such hostility. You were hunting for coin, and I offered you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? You brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look and I could tell that woman was a killer, a butcher, a salted devil in the flesh. Oh, spare me your fearful bleating. Go on, scamper away now before there's a scary mercenary comes to claim your head. Koana told me the news. You found the abductor then. What's the situation? Says Thancred over our earpiece. We explained to him. And you think the bandits were hired by this Hubigo? Alright, new strategy. Forget Wakisa and stay on the Mamulja's tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they have her. I'll catch up to you as soon as I am able. I nod. Although he can't see me nodding, so what's the point of that? Follow the Hubigo from a safe distance, blah blah, noticed, yeah. I'm gonna use this door as my first shelter. That tree is too freaking small for my liking. Although, like, the store is too far away, like, there's no way. Where's the next? Okay, there's a tree over here. Can this possibly be what they intended for me to use as shelter? Like, the Hubigo so far has exhibited nothing in relation to, like, being wary that it's being followed. But I'll use this rock just in case. Okay. See, once they get a certain distance from the shelter I've taken, you can kind of be like, okay, they're probably, yeah, see, it's not too far from this tree. So this was a good stop. I'm hearing things. I better hurry if I don't want a beating. Takes a sprinty poo. Again, I want to look for like thicker trees. Like this one's not too bad. I probably want this one instead, though. This is an actually thick tree. And there's another thick tree just beyond. But he kept going, so I'm gonna use this thicker tree. Okay, and he's too far again, so I'm gonna use this stone here. This rock. And duty complete. One last precaution, just in case. Cutscene again. We have this kind of like lake house looking thing with one of those boats that's pulled by at least one manatee creature. The Mamulja is cutting a rope. Oh, to sink the part of the ship that was connected to the manatee. So the manatee is just free, no longer being used to pull the ship, and it swims away.
Better late than never.
Hey, voice acted. Hey, what's up, Thancred?
That Mamulja. He's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart.
Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing here.
So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
There's another Mamulja on a boat, a caster type. And Kawana is not taking the stealth approach. But the boat is already
Confound it!
quite far away. So at the end of the dock, Kawana is
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
breathless and
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
Thancred smiles. That's the right
Very well
answer.
then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so we could steal her keystones.
Yeah, probably.
But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
My options are, you need to calm down, or be patient, trust in Thancred, or I thought you were the cool-headed one. Be patient, trust in Thancred.
I do trust him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back. I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be?
Yeah, well, panic is rough, but you should care about her being in danger.
These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation. A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Thancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes? Why release the Ponity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
Alright. Koana and I make our way to many fires. And it just teleports me there directly. I talk to Koana to finish the quest. I may have put rescuing Ilamati ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. You understand how important she is to me, yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made the same choice. After all, if I am incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, then I am not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle. Our brother's duty is complete, the quest is complete, see you next time.